This is John with the latest on the NFL NFC playoff race as we head into Week 17. Hope your holidays are going well. As I record this, the 49ers-Ravens game is ongoing, but its outcomes do not affect anything here. Going through the divisions and teams, starting as usual with the NFC East. The division is the Eagles to lose thanks to their win over the Giants and the Cowboys getting burned by the Florida Sun. The TeamRankings.com projections shown have not been updated to reflect the Eagles' win on Monday yet. I suspect they would show them now projected to be 13-4. The Eagles beat the Giants Monday, and after the Christmas gift from the Dolphins, they are in position to take the division and can do so with a win this week and over the Cardinals and a Cowboys loss. Winning their last two would also do the trick, or the Cowboys losing out. And another side note, I don't include the possibility of tie games in the calculations, at least until the last week. It can make things rather incomprehensible for something that is so unlikely, in my humble opinion. Cowboys, with that loss to the Dolphins, are looking like they will be a wild card team. Giants were eliminated with the loss to the Eagles. Commanders were eliminated, I think, while Ron Rivera was still playing for the Bears. Okay, that might not be factually accurate. The NFC North remains the only division where all teams are either already in the playoffs or still have a chance, although that could all end in this upcoming week. There will be no Week 18 drama for the division as the Lions have clinched it. Team Rankings doesn't have faith in any other team going to the postseason in their projections. Oh, by the way, thanks to TeamRankings.com for letting me use their stuff. Lions are nominated for the Feel-Good Story of the Year. Vikings, with the loss to the Lions, lost the ability to control their own destiny. Now a 35% chance to make the playoffs. They need to win at least one more for any possible chance. If in the event they somehow tie with any of the NFC South teams for a wildcard spot, they have wins over the Falcons and Saints and a loss to the Buccaneers. Do have a good conference record that might come into play. But really, it's this week's game versus the Packers that matters. A chance to take the season series from them, as they are eliminated with a loss and wins by both the Rams and Seahawks. Packers escaped with a win over the Panthers to raise their chances up to a touch above 1-4. As mentioned, this game against the Vikings is for who basically still has a chance. They have wins over the Rams and Saints and losses against the Falcons and Buccaneers for tiebreaker purposes. But again, they need to worry about now, as they are eliminated with a loss and either a win by the Rams, a win by the Seahawks, or wins by both the Falcons and Saints. Bears are now the team that needs the most amount of miracles to sneak in. They need to win out for any chance, and even with that, need a lot of help. Play the Falcons this week to try to stay in the game. They are eliminated with either a loss or a Rams win or a Seahawks win. So Bears fans need to root for the Giants and Steelers. In the NFC South, the Buccaneers are in control, and if anything has taught me about this division, they'll find a way to complicate things. Falcons and Saints still mathematically have a chance, and no surprise, Team Rankings only has the Buccaneers going to the playoffs in their projections. Buccaneers in good shape to win the division. Pretty much their path is division or bust. It would be incredibly difficult for them to end up as a wild card team. and they clinch it with a win over the Saints. The who knows what you're going to get each week Falcons are still alive at 7-8 with their win over the Colts. Their odds are not favorable, but it's the NFL in 2023, so who knows what will happen. They need 8 wins for any chance. But the cave is closing in. They are eliminated with a loss to the Bears. Go Bears. And a Buccaneers win, or wins by the Rams, Buccaneers, and Seahawks. The Saints, with the Thursday loss, now at 7-8, puts them on the march out. They need to win out and get help to have any chance. They have losses to most of the rest of the contenders for a wild card spot. Still a chance in the division as they play the Bucs and Falcons to finish. They are eliminated with a loss to the Buccaneers. Panthers, of course, eliminated. Out west, 49ers have clinched the division. 2 other teams still in the playoff hunt. The team rankings projections don't yet account for the 49ers Monday night game. As I said, as I record this, it's still ongoing. But they have the Rams and Seahawks both joining the party. 49ers are waiting for the playoffs to start. Rams at 8-7 are in charge for a wild card spot. They control their own destiny. They hold the huge tiebreaker over the Seahawks to be quote-unquote best in division in multi-team ties. They could, in theory, lose out and still make it. Or they could go the route of clinching a spot with a win and a Seahawks loss this week. The Seahawks also control their own destiny. They do need to use it to get to at least 9 wins to have a chance. They cannot clinch a spot this week, but a win would open many pathways. The Cardinals are, of course, eliminated. Recapping the scenarios for Week 17, the Eagles and Buccaneers clinched their respective divisions with a win. The Eagles also needing the Cowboys to lose to do so. The Rams clinch a playoff spot with a win and a Seahawks loss. And we have a bunch of ways to lose some teams. The Bears are eliminated with a loss or a Rams win or a Seahawks win. The Packers are eliminated with a loss and either a Rams win, Seahawks win, or wins by both the Falcons and Saints. The Vikings are eliminated with a loss and wins by both the Rams and Seahawks. Basically, there are going to be a few teams not rooting for the Rams and Seahawks this week. The Falcons are eliminated with a loss and a Buccaneers win, or wins by the Buccaneers, Rams, and Seahawks. And the Saints are eliminated with a loss. There are 7 intra-conference games. Looking at who the teams that cannot clinch a spot this week should root for, that is the Bears, Vikings, Seahawks, Falcons, Packers, and Saints. 3 of the games do not matter. In the Falcons-Bears game, the computer says the Saints and Seahawks are ever so slightly better off of a Falcons win, while the Packers and Vikings should bite their tongues and root for the Bears. And of course, everybody else will be rooting for the Giants to beat the Rams and keep some hope alive for themselves. In the Saints and Buccaneers game, the Falcons and Seahawks are better off of a Saints win, while the NFC North teams are better off of the Saints being eliminated. Lastly, the big Packers-Vikings battle. Most others are better off of a Packers win, while the Bears should root for the Vikings. That's it for now. My site is playoffcomputer.appspot.com. Comments, questions, suggestions, likes, subscribe, support, all welcome. Enjoy your day.